The request for fire has been answered, and out to your front, the crew complete an attack run for a Hellfire missile.
Apache Gunship flight formation.
Gunship, good effect on target, re-attacking with rockets, stage close. Mayhem 5-1, copies, re-attack. Danger close, clear, rockets hot.
The pilots have identified further enemy elements and repositioned the aircraft in order to bring the 70mm rockets to bear on the target.
Gunship cleared hot, tipping in rockets. Gunship rifle.
On recovery from the diving fire profile, delivering a successful rocket strike, Jim reacts dynamically to avoid any ground fire, here conducting a 270-degree wing over. With a further enemy vehicle sighted, the pilot will use a 180-degree return to target wing over to rapidly reset back towards the fight. The front seat gunner elects for a further Hellfire strike, followed up with the Apache's potent cannon, firing 30mm high-explosive rounds.
Gunship tipping in, missile to gun. Mayhem 5-1, roger, cleared off.
Converting speed to height, the pilot once again minimises the threat of ground fire, this time with a rapid climb and bunt. This makes tracking and predicting the aircraft's flight difficult for an enemy attempting to engage. The bunt sees the aircraft pitch from 90 degrees nose up to 90 degrees nose down at the highest point of the manoeuvre. After 3 successful strikes and with enemy vehicles burning, the pilot positions the aircraft in a high wheel, circling the target to allow the front seater to conduct a comprehensive battle damage assessment on the target. While Staff Sergeant Bowker scans with the cameras, Jim spots a remaining enemy soldier with a surface-to-air missile preparing to engage the aircraft. Using the targeting symbology projected into his right eye through his helmet's monocle, Jim slaves the 30mm gun to his line of sight and can quickly engage the threat, decisively ending the contact.
Target pilot, helmet sight, steady mic firing. Mayhem 5-1, this is Gunship, engaged with missiles, rockets and gun, all targets destroyed. Mayhem 5-1, copies, all targets destroyed. Enemy fire has ceased with no friendly casualties. Many thanks, end of mission.
With the threat eliminated and the friendly ground forces safe, Gunship has demonstrated the value of Apache close air support and the lethality of its precision strike weaponry, whilst also acting as a deterrent to future enemy action. Concluding today's tactical demonstration, Jim will now fly a short routine to display the Apache's impressive range of manoeuvrability. Establishing in the high hover at approximately 800 feet, initiating with the cyclic stick, Jim will pitch forward to 80 degrees nose down, balancing with pedal and allowing airspeed to build before recovering the dive at 200 feet above the ground. A wingover is a tactical return-to-target manoeuvre, commonly flown to quickly reposition the Apache back towards a threat. Approaching 120 knots, or approximately 140 miles per hour, Jim can convert this energy and momentum into a 70 degrees nose-up climb. Once climbing, the aircraft is rolled to 90 degrees angle of bank, Half cyclic is applied to bring the aircraft nose through 180 degrees, with pedal being used to align the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, cameras at the ready as the aircraft returns to crowd centre for a close-up look at the 360 degree wing over. The aircraft is pitched to 60 degrees nose up and 90 degrees angle of bank. Whilst coordinating control inputs as well as monitoring the power required, the 10-ton helicopter can be flowed back over its right shoulder through 360 degrees. A flaring turn can be used to wash off excess speed, allowing the arrival into a 100-foot hover to demonstrate the low airspeed handling capabilities of the aircraft. 2017 sees the Army Air Corps celebrating its 60th anniversary. The Apache has been in the centre of core regional operational experience. The aircraft has developed a fearsome reputation in Afghanistan, and it has been and will continue to be deployed in the maritime role, flying from Royal Navy ships at sea. The Apache Force is also currently committed to supporting the Air Assault Task Force, UK Special Forces, and with the aircraft's flexibility and firepower, is a critical manoeuvre element in the Army's modernised division. As well as an impressive history, the Corps has a bright future with the procurement of the E-model Apache. Significant updates to the longboat, the AS-64E Apache Guardian, will be fully integrated with the new Queen Elizabeth class carriers to continue providing a vital land and maritime strike capability. The Apache has 4 weapons pylons mounted on the stub wing. These stations can be fitted independently with either CRB-7 rocket launchers, Hellfire missile rails, or external fuel tanks for increased range and endurance. As you can see today, Gunship has been configured with a mixed loadout of rockets and missiles. Rocket launcher that you can see on the outboard pylons houses 19 70mm folding fin rockets, while the missile racks can hold up to 4 radar or laser guided Hellfire missiles. These pylons will automatically articulate through 90 degrees to keep weapons in firing constraints for as long as possible. Both the rockets and the missiles can engage targets out to ranges of 8 kilometres, while the powerful M230 30mm cannon mounted underneath the fuselage can fire high explosive rounds out to beyond 4 kilometres with a cyclic rate of 625 rounds per minute. As you watch Gunship perform sideways laterals, you can see the Apache's impressive hover performance at a representative operational weight. Above the main rotor disc, you'll notice the distinctive shape of the aircraft's fire control radar. The radar is able to scan out to 8 kilometres, detecting over 1,000 targets, prioritising them and offering the pilot 16 simultaneous firing solutions through the aircraft's weapons processors. Along with target detection and missile guidance, the radar is also capable of mapping the terrain ahead of the aircraft in flight to assist in navigation and terrain avoidance at night or in bad weather. On the nose of the aircraft is the Target Acquisition and Designation Site, or TADS. This houses the day TV and infrared cameras, as well as a Class 4 laser for ranging and missile guidance. A further infrared sensor mounted above the TADS can be slaved to the pilot's helmet position, allowing flight at night in pitch black solely with reference to the image projected into their right eye from the helmet-mounted monocle. As seen earlier, this helmet sight can also be used to control the position of the gun, one of the Apache's more famous party tricks. A large horizontal stabilator can be seen at the tail of the aircraft. This can be set to automatically schedule during flight in order to level the fuselage. This assists the aircraft in its primary role as a stable weapons platform. The stabilator can also be manually adjusted to pitch the attitude of the aircraft in flight, useful for improving over-the-nose visibility or bringing weapons into constraints for firing. The Army Air Corps continues to actively recruit both officer and senior non-commissioned aircrew, making the Army the only service that offers a flying career to both soldier and officer pilots. If you'd like more information on the Army Air Corps, please do visit us at our static display located just behind the B1, where you can meet the pilots after the show and also the Army Air Corps engagement team. Completing the 180 degree return to target manoeuvre to your front, Jim will now approach head on for another look at the 360 degree wing over, demonstrating the awesome power of the 2 turbomecha engines mounted on either side of the fuselage. Each engine provides over 2,300 shaft horsepower, meaning together they produce more power than 4 Formula 1 racing cars, and the Apache is capable of flying on just a single engine should it sustain any battle damage. As the crew reset for the signature finale of the Apache display, we'd like to ask you just to put your hands together for our partners at Event Horizon for providing today's fantastic pyrotechnic effects. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are out capturing photographs today, this may be one you would like, so please do have your cameras at the ready for a final opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, the British Army Apache Attack Helicopter. That concludes today's demonstration of the Army Air Corps Apache Helicopter. So on behalf of the whole team, Major Traherne, Staff Sergeant Balka and Gunship will now perform the customary bow to thank you for your support. So please do give them a wave, put your hands together and show your appreciation for their efforts today. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Attack Helicopter Display Team. To finish, I'd just like to remind you that you can visit us on social media for more team news and information on upcoming displays. Feel free to share your pictures of the day using the hashtag AHDT. It's always appreciated by the team and indeed other followers of the pages. You can find us by searching Facebook and Instagram with Attack Helicopter Display Team, or on Twitter at AHDT. If you'd like to meet today's pilots, they will be available after they land at the Apache Static Display, as I said, located just behind the P1. We wish you an enjoyable rest of your weekend, and as ever, we thank you for your ongoing support to the British Armed Forces.
And we thank Captain David Steer particularly for leading us through that fascinating display of the firepower of the remarkable Apache helicopter.
And
the little addition there
Best
that
fighter chopper in
wasn't
the world,
mentioned
in my
was that
opinion.
we are this year celebrating
Thank you very
the
much.
60th anniversary of the Army